Hi, in this video we will calculate factorial. The factorial of a number is the function that multiplies the number by every natural number below it. Let us begin. I have opened Process Studio. In the workspace, using the option New Project, I created a new project, Calculate Factorial. And in the Calculate Factorial, I use the new workflow option to create a workflow, Calculate Factorial. To calculate the factorial, let us search for an Excel input file. Drag and drop the Excel input file. Select the correct driver. Browse for the file containing the list of numbers. In the Fields tab, get the fields from the header row. So test number is the list of numbers. Set the data type of the test number as integer. Let us go back to the Files tab. You can make the file path dynamic to the current workflow directory. Click OK. So now we have the list of numbers. Next, let us search for a loop step. Drag and drop the start loop step. It automatically drops a continue loop step. Let us configure the start loop step. Let us create an iterator called count, and the number of iterations is equal to the number in the Microsoft Excel list. Let us generate a field in the step called fact of type integer and the default value 1. Click OK. Next, drag and drop a JavaScript step connected to the start loop with a condition true, and let us configure it. Write the code for factorial calculation. It will execute in the loop to calculate the factorial of the number. Firstly, declare a variable myFact is equal to fact. Remember, we defined fact is equal to 1 to start with, and then my factorial value is equal to the factorial calculated so far times the count. Now the count starts from 0 and goes up to the test number in the Excel list. For example, if the number is 7, count goes from 0 to 6. That is, count plus 1 goes from 1 to 7, and that is what we are looking for. Let us return the field myFact, which will be of the type integer. Let's click OK. Next, drag and drop a set field value step. Set the value of the fact field and replace it with the myFact field, that is the current factorial value that we calculated. It will be used by the JavaScript in the next loop. Iteration, click OK. Connect the field value step to the continue loop. Add a text output value step and connect it to the false path of the start loop. In the text file output, configure to write a file name in the current directory and the name as the file. The extension is txt. Click on the fields. Click the Get Fields button. We are ready to execute the workflow. The workflow is complete. Preview the results. Notice the first number 7 and notice the count from 0 to 6. It iterated 7 times to calculate the factorial 5040, and similarly for other numbers. We can also view the results in the text output file. So the text output file shows the number 7 and the factorial value, the number 6 and its factorial value, and so on. We saw how to calculate the factorial of each number in the input file in a loop. Thank you for watching.